we'll guide you through how to play Cobbleverse, a Pokemon adventure with your friends in Minecraft. If you guys find this video to be helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel, ringing the bell icon, and leaving a like. Let's get right into it. So, we're going to teach you both how to play Cobbleverse on a hosting platform and locally on your computer. So the first method I'll be teaching you is how to get your Cobbleverse server up and running on a hosting platform. So to do that, just pop open your browser, whichever one you're using, and I'm personally going to use the link in the description or the pinned comment to head to Apex Hosting. Apex Hosting is the sponsor of this video, so I have to say a big thanks to Apex Hosting for sponsoring this video. They offer lag-free customizable servers which are ready in just a few minutes. From basic servers to advanced servers or custom ones, you can really make your own plan. You can install mods and plugins with ease on Apex Hosting. They offer a free subdomain, unlimited slots, 24/7 service support, and automated backups. And you can find a server location which is best suited for you. Me and my friends use this all the time. It's the most efficient and they have the best customer support as well. So please make sure to check them out, linked in the description and the pinned comment. Now that we're at Apex Hosting, firstly we have to purchase a server. So if you scroll down a little, we can just get the recommended one. I'm just going to go for that. You can get any one you want. Just press on order. Once we're here, we need to set up the configuration section. They say server version. We can leave it as is and change this later on, but I'm just going to change it right now. So let's just write Cobbleverse, and there it is, Cobbleverse Pokemon Adventure. Click on that, and then we can head on to the server location. Click this drop down, test your ping, and wherever you get the lowest latency, select that server and move along. We can select this option. I have read and agreed to the terms of service. Once, of course, you have actually read the terms of service, which you can do so by clicking on this link. You can also get a dedicated IP if you want for an additional $4. Then we can simply press checkout, and then we will be redirected to our server page. Here we are. Our server is named GuideRealm. Let's just click it open real quick. We can change the name of a server over here. This is the IP address or port, which we will be using later to join the server, and this is the game file section. From this drop down, you can change your modpack, your version of Minecraft, and it's all pretty simple. Once you've made your changes, simply click save and you'll be good to go. Start up your server by pressing the start button. This will go from offline to pending and then eventually online. The next step we need to do is actually have this mod pack installed locally on our computer for the computer to recognize the files and run it in Minecraft Launcher. For that, we need the CurseForge app. So open up a new tab and head to curseforge.com. Once the curseforge.com website loads up, we simply need to get the CurseForge app, which we can do so by pressing this button in the top right hand side. Download the standalone. Once the installer is downloaded, click it, run it, install CurseForge. It's all pretty simple. And then once CurseForge is downloaded, you'll need to make an account and log in. Here we are at the CurseForge app. As you can see, I have all the mods already downloaded. But when you load up CurseForge, firstly, you will have to click on Minecraft and link your Microsoft account to CurseForge to recognize your purchase. Of course, you need to have Minecraft both downloaded and updated to run it via CurseForge. However, if your Minecraft isn't being detected, simply press this plus button, add a game, scan your computer for Minecraft, or manually add it. Once you have your Minecraft added, you can simply click on this Minecraft logo, and then you'll be at the My Modpack section, and you will have none of these pre-downloaded, so we'll actually need to download them, which we simply do by clicking on Browse, and then searching for the name of our modpack, like Cobbleverse. Press enter, and then it should be at the top right here. Click it, and then for me it says play because I already have it downloaded. For you it will say install. So quickly install it. It will take a few minutes, and then we can simply press play. Once we press play, our Minecraft launcher will start opening up. However, if yours doesn't, go back to CurseForge, go into settings, Minecraft, scroll down a little until you see these launcher settings. Make sure you're using the Mojang launcher and not the CurseForge launcher. Once you select that, we can head back and press play on the Cobbleverse to open up our Minecraft launcher. Once Minecraft launcher loads up, it will already have Cobbleverse loaded up, so all we need to do is press play. Understand the risk involved in using a mod pack and then press play again. Once Cobbleverse loads up, just simply click on multiplayer, click on add server, name it whatever you want the server. For example, I'll just name it hosting platform. And then we can add the server address. which we can get if you go back to our browser and Apex Hosting. This IP address or port section will have this address which we need to copy and paste into the server address inside the game. Paste it over here, click done, and then your server will be added with a huge capacity. Just double click it to join it. Now here we are inside Cobbleverse, and this looks very beautiful. Clearly this has shaders pre-installed inside the mod pack because this looks incredible. Anyways, now I will move on to showing you guys how you can make a Cobbleverse server which will be hosted on your computer locally. Once we're at CurseForge, we can simply open Cobbleverse, and we have some details over here. For example, the game version and the mod loader version, which is Fabric 0.18.4. This is the game version and this is the mod loader version. All we need to do is pop open our browser. So basically what we need to write here, the name of the mod loader, and we need to get a server for it. So Fabric Minecraft server. Press enter and then click on the first link that appears. So over here in the Minecraft version section, just simply match it with the CurseForge version. Our mod loader version, just match it with whatever you have over there. The installer version could be the most latest one. That does not matter. And then we simply download it. Save it wherever you please. Let's go back to the desktop. We can open our file explorer, browse to wherever we saved the Fabric server. I have it in my default downloads folder, and you probably will too, unless you saved it somewhere else. We can copy it to our desktop, and then we can simply make a new folder here and title it whatever we want really. For example, Cobbleverse. And then we simply need to open this folder and drag this Fabric server into this folder. Go back to CurseForge, click on these three dots and open the folder where our Cobbleverse is downloaded. From here, we need to take three folders and take them to the Cobbleverse server. Config folder, the mods folder, and the data packs folder. Right click, copy them, and take them to this new server that we just made, paste them over here, and now we simply need to right click and make a new text document. We can name it start.bat. Press enter to save it, click yes, and then our start.bat file is created. Now that we have the start.bat file created, we need to right click it and we need to edit in Notepad. This will be empty, so we need to actually post a command here. So if we go back to our Fabric website, we have the launch command right over here. Just copy this, simply copy, put it in the Notepad, and we just have one more step to do. Instead of the Java written here, we can erase this and we actually need to put in a new address over here. We need to put in this command. This is our C program files, Java, JDK21, bin, and then java.exe. That means we are redirecting the server to this java.exe file, which is located in our JDK21 folder, which you can download, and I'll actually guide you on how to get that later on as well. Your JDK21 is also probably located over here, so you could just follow this path, copy it, and then paste it here. However, if you have intentionally saved it somewhere else, you can just copy that path and paste it here. And then this -xmx2g means the amount of RAM you're allocating to your server and your Minecraft. Right now it's 2 GB, I'll just quickly change it to 6 GB, and that means now we have 6 GB of RAM. Once we've done this, we're going to click on File and then click on Save. We can cross this out, and now we can double click our start.bat file. Now we will double click and open the start.bat file. However, if your start.bat file does not work properly and the console does nothing, that's probably because you don't have Java installed. So quickly pop open your browser, open up a new tab and type in java.com. Click on this blue button saying download Java for desktops, and then click on the blue button again. Your download will start, and once this is done downloading, just open it up, install Java. It's all pretty simple, they'll guide you through it. If this ends up making your start.bat file work, that's amazing. If not, we need to do an additional step. So click this backspace button and go back to java.com. From here, we need to get the free Java development kit, the JDK. Click on developer downloads, scroll down a little, and we will see JDK21. I've tried this, I've tested this, and it works great. So I'm just going to get the JDK21. Select your OS. I'm going to go ahead with Windows, and the x64 installer is going to have a link next to it. When you click that, your download will start when you guide it where to be downloaded. Once this is done downloading, make sure to do the same thing with this as you did with Java. Run it, install it, and now you will have the JDK as well, and your start.bat file should run just fine. Now that we have both Java and JDK21 installed, our start.bat file should be working just fine. So just go ahead and double click it, and there we go, it's downloading the Minecraft server. Now there's another step, which is we need to agree to the eula.txt over here. Just click this open and read the terms of service that Mojang presents. You can do that by visiting this link right over here. I personally have, so when you do, and if you do agree with them, we simply need to change this false into true. So instead of false here, write true, click on file, and then save. Now we're good to go. Just run the start.bat and the server will be up and running. We can head back to Cobbleverse, go into multiplayer, click on add server, and then name it whatever we want. For example, GuideRealm. Once you've written the server name, the server address is simply going to be localhost. Now we simply click on done, and there it is. Our GuideRealm server is now up and running. Simply double click it to join it. Here we are, the game is now loaded up. However, I do have to inform you that there are a few cons to hosting your own server on your computer. For example, you have to keep your PC online in order for the server to be online. If you shut your PC off, your server goes offline as well. And for anyone joining, you will need to provide your IP address and also set up port forwarding, which might not be ideal. So that's why using a hosting platform like Apex Hosting is often the best solution. Anyways, we hope you guys found this video to be helpful. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks very much for watching, and peace.